speakers of the amazing summit that we created last week. And I'm coming live today because it is less than 48 hours before the summit becomes a paying thing. So you've only got another 48 hours to watch the talks. So if you're not an attendee yet, I'm going to share the link with you right now. It's under the video in the comments. So if you're not an attendee, well, go in there, basically. It was so good, so good, so good. I'm also pulling cards from the Sacred Traveler Oracle decks. So if you want some a card pulled for you, just give me your name in the comments and I will pull a card. But I insist, if you haven't watched the talks, if you're not finished watching them all, or if you're not even an attendee yet, you have another 48 hours to watch all the talks or the ones that you like and be inspired by these incredible women who came live to you last weekend and talked about their stories, how this impacted their lives. And you can also know how their stories impacted their businesses, and how you can get inspired for your own life, for your own business. So if you've not watched the talks, or if you're not an attendee yet, just click on the link and do that. If you want a card today from the Denise Linn Sacred Traveler Oracle deck, just give me your name in the comments. If you become an attendee to the summit, you will also get very soon a free 16 pages PDF with one page from each and every one of our speakers. And they're so amazing. That's a free bonus that we are giving to people who are registered as attendees. You will also get an opportunity to get a freebie from each of the speakers and to be invited into their world. So that's why I'm coming live today, to remind you of all that, because the summit is going to stay online after, but it's going to become a paying event. So if you want it free, you just have to do with that before it becomes a paying event. So that's before tomorrow night. Hi, Rahima. Absolutely, you may have a card. Absolutely. Let me pull a card for you. Here we go. That's your card, and it says answering the call. So it's at the bottom of the card, it says the time is now. So let me find a way where you can have a look at the image. So we've got this woman, and she has opened the door and she's going out. And it's literally kind of, let's go. It's go time, right? It's if you've thought about moving, about going somewhere, about doing something new, about trying a new venture, or in your life or in your business, the card is coming to tell you that the time is now, that you've got all that it takes, and you can just open the door and go for it, basically. And if you can see outside, there is a beautiful scenery, and there's a stag. And the stag is usually connected to the masculine energy. So that means that you might well be met on your ventures by some masculine energy for support. So I hope that makes sense for you, Rahima. I love it. I love this card. It's got this energy of yay, go time, enjoy. So yes, I hope it makes sense for you. If anyone else wants a card from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck, just give me your name in the comments. 2 days, that's all that's left. Today and tomorrow to go and watch the summit talks. If you haven't, click on the link. If you're not an attendee, oh, my pleasure, Rahima. If you're not an attendee, click on the link, become an attendee. If you are an attendee and you haven't watched the talks, you have another 2 days to do so. I promise you, these are gold. There is so much goodness in there, and I deeply recommend that you watch these talks. Hi, Sue. Yeah, sure, you can have a card. Very appropriate, says Rahima. Great. Awesome. So, Sue, let me get a card for you. Here it is. So you've got reaching your destination. Oh, I love it. So it's kind of it's there, it's almost there. You can see the goal, you can see the place you're going. And although it's still in a bubble, in a dream bubble, you can see it and you're almost there. And at the bottom it says your light is shining brightly. The other things that are visible in this, so it's like, yeah. The other things that are visible on this card, Sue, for you, is there's a butterfly. So the butterfly is always about change and transformation. And so it's kind of I would say it's a reassuring card that you are going the right direction and that you're almost there. You know, it's like, take a breather. Yeah, you know, it might feel like you're nowhere near it, but you are. So I would trust that your light is shining brightly. So it's very appropriate, I think, for the summit, for these groups and pages of the summit, since it's all about women lighting the way. So your light shines brightly. I hope you like it, Sue. If anyone else wants a card from the from the Denise Linn Sacred Traveler Oracle deck, just give me your name in the comments. And so, yeah, just go and watch the talks. There is just, you know, register as an attendee if you're not. Go and watch the talks. These are golden talks. That was lovely. Thank you. Good. I'm happy you like it. So, yeah, these are lovely talks as well. They are life-changing for some of them. They are deep. They are fun. They are everything, basically, that women can be. And that's, I'm so lucky, I'm so proud, and I'm so grateful to be a member of this summit and to be one of the organizers of this summit. And, you know, I think that we're going to do more. We're going to do more because I was so impressed by these women. And I'm sure there are other women who can light the way. So if that's you, maybe just contact me, you know. And if you want to watch these women for free, you have another 48 hours to watch their talks. There's talks on sugar freedom, on shame, on quitting smoking, on donuts, on mindfulness, EFT, sliding doors, becoming a too much woman, so many different stories that are all so empowering for women. I'm so proud of each and every one of the speakers. We have how to make your mornings magical. We have, I don't even remember. I've watched those talks literally many times, and I'm so impressed by these women. It's like, wow. If I say so myself, my talk is quite good as well. So yeah, the link is in the comments. Become an attendee. This is your last chance in the next 24 hours or 48 hours to watch these talks and to get all the freebies that come with, and to enter these women's worlds and to witness and accompany them on the path to greatness, to joy, to life that have nothing in common with the ones we're living today, because we will create them more beautiful, more joyful, easier, more flowing. Yeah, everything. So I'm going to pull a card for anyone watching the replay, and for myself, as I do, and remind you to, again, become an attendee, become an attendee, become an attendee. So the card for all the replay people is Crossing Bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So we are walking a path of crossing bridges and going to another part of our lives, all of us. And yeah, indeed, you know, this summit is coming to an end, and we are crossing the bridge to new adventures and new ventures. So again, I'm going to read that for all the replay people. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Thank you very much for being here, whether live or on the replay. And One last time, you have less than 48 hours to become an attendee and watch the talks for free of the Women Lighting the Way Summit, which has been crazy fantastic. So if you want to do that, just click on the link that is under the video and go and do it. Bye for now.